Yo, what's good with it, y'all? We back with another one, NBA Quick Hits Volume 30. Let's get to it, man. Yo, what's good with it, y'all? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back with y'all another one, NBA Quick Hits Volume 30 prediction video. Got 9 games to cover in this joint. Before we get into it, y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. All right, let's go ahead and dive into it, man. So, first game up on this one, we got the Pelicans versus the Wizards. Um, I, I don't want to disrespect the Wizards because they did start picking it up. They were playing, definitely playing a better brand of basketball and things of that nature. So they kind of trending in the right direction. But I feel like they're running up against a monster in regards to this Pelicans team. That is, Zion is on a mission. Everybody the talk of the town, all the fat jokes, and he eats the table and the chairs, all that craziness, man. But I feel like he playing himself back into shape. Obviously, he definitely got to take better care of himself, keep himself in game shape. Take it from the individuals that offered up they opinion and they professional opinion, and two people that had weight issues, and Shaq and Charles. If y'all ain't heard what they said, go check it out. But as far as in regards to what they said, take heed to what they said, man. Get your weight under control so you can have, the longevity of your career can be extended. But long story short, on this prediction, man, I'm rocking out the Pelicans to win this one. Odds favored and everything is of that nature. So got them winning that, man. Is it possible the Wizards can win? Absolutely, but is it, I highly doubt it. You know what I mean, for this particular one. So I got the Pelicans. Next one up, 76ers and Pistons. This is going to be in the exact same boat, man. You got a team that's 20 some game lose streak. I don't see them ending that streak against the 76ers. I just don't see that happening. It's gonna have to be a hell of a night on a career line across the board for all of them for them to beat the Sixers, man. I don't think Maxey, Harris, nor Embiid is gonna go for that. So I got the 76ers beating the Pistons, man. Next one up after that, Hawks versus the Raptors. Tough game in the East, man. Again, I can't say enough about this Raptors team, but again, they just underperforming. But I'm gonna give them another chance. I got the Raptors winning at home. Very tough environment to play in. Team that's capable, obviously, winning it and being able to go in there and do it. Absolutely the Hawks. But I got the Raptors as my dark horse on that one, giving an upset on that joint, man. Um, Next one up after that, we're gonna go with the Hornets versus the Heat. Oh man, why they gotta do this to me? I'm gonna rock out the Heat at home. Feel like Bam and Jimmy, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, one of the Martin twins. I just feel like playing at home is a different thing, man, for them. You know what I mean? But again, his Hornets team, they're extremely unpredictable, very unpredictable, dangerous team. If you come in there thinking they're gonna lay down, you're gonna mess around and get blown out by this team. So I think the Heat look at them as a threat that they truly are. So I'm rocking out the Heat on this one, man. Next game up, Lakers and Spurs. If you're new to the channel, man, I'm a diehard Lakers fan. I'm not delusional, but like I said, and I'm gonna keep reiterating it. I have for any given one single game, man. I pit my team up against anybody, and I feel like we can beat every team in the league at least one time. And that's going to continue with that prediction of this. I got my Lakers beating the Spurs. Lakers versus Spurs. Got my Lakers winning that, man. Pacers versus the Bucks. This one's gonna have a little extra sauce to it. We saw obviously the Pacers eliminated the Bucks from the end season tournament championship game, and yeah, they went out there and did their thing. Halliburton, you know what I'm saying, taunting Dame, talking about, you know what I'm saying, it's y'all know what time it is, y'all know what time it is, and you know what I'm saying, I'm him and all that kind of jazz. He went out there, he was flexing hard, letting them know this and that. Again, I think the Bucks viewed it as it's a regular season game. The Pacers had a little bit more of a chip on their shoulder, and they went out there and they was playing, as such. So personally, I know it's another regular season game, but I think the Bucks are gonna come out with a little extra energy for them in regards to that and just the little chirping that was taking place. So expect a huge game from Dame and a huge game from Giannis. I wouldn't be surprised if both of them went for 40 plus. Don't be surprised. But I got the Bucks winning that one, man. Next game up, Grizzlies versus the Rockets. This is a tough one, man. Tough pick on this joint here, man. Two teams. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Rockets. I feel like Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Sengun, or whatever their center name. I gotta figure out how to pronounce that man's name right. I don't want to keep disrespecting him, mispronouncing it, but I'm going with the Rockets to win that one, man. Next one up after that, Knicks versus the Jazz. I'm going with the Knicks. Even though the Jazz at home are very formidable, but it just seemed as a late, man, the Jazz can't hit their stride and get going. They got the roster to be able to do it, but for some reason they just lacking the execution of making it happen. So I'm going with the Knicks to pull that one out, man. Next game after that, Nets versus the Suns. Suns just came off of a tough, gritty win against the Warriors. So they're staying at home. They got the Nets coming in. Again, that game's gonna be interesting too. Mikal Bridges returning back to Phoenix. You look for him to go out there and have a huge game. You know what I'm saying? Same with Cam Thomas as well. Same exact thing. Expect for him to have a huge game as well. Again, former Suns players, excuse me, and yeah, they got a little chip on their shoulder. You know what I mean? KD sat out this game against the Warriors, and Bradley Beal and Devin Booker put on the performance they had, and again they managed to squeak out the win. But it's gonna be a little different, playing against this Nets team, just because only the big name that's there that everybody obviously is fully aware of, Ben Simmons, but we all know he's been out again, so I don't really mention him much in any of the kind of videos or anything like that, So I kind of leave him in that gray area. But Mikal Bridges is the next biggest name on that team, and again, they play extremely hard. You know what I mean? But the Suns team, we still when that three-headed monster is out there, man, we're gonna see a whole different thing. And again, Bradley Beal still trying to get his legs under him. He's only played 4 games so far, so. They're gonna be deadly, man. But who do I have winning this one? I'm rocking out with the Suns, man. I think they'll be able to go a little quick little win 2-0 little win streak. They'll start that going and they get KD back and see what happens from there. But as a quick recap for y'all before I get up out of here, man. I got the Pelicans beating the Wizards. I have the 76ers beating the Pistons. I have the Raptors beating the Hawks. I have the Heat beating the Hornets. I have the Lakers beating the Spurs. The Bucks beating the Pacers, Rockets beating the Grizzlies, Knicks beating the Jazz, and I got the Suns beating the Nets, man. But that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate you coming through. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. Let me know what your predictions are. We can go head-to-head matchup of it and see who comes out on top. Y'all can see that prediction record right there. I'm just every day I'm continuing to put separation, man, and we're just gonna double up and keep working, man. Again, I appreciate you coming through. If you wanna leave a super thanks, it's a little heart symbol with the money sign. Show your appreciation for the content, help the channel grow. Much appreciated. Outside of that, man, again, I appreciate y'all coming through, and I'll be back at y'all another one, man.